Good morning, good morning, good morning, babies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 23. Welcome to day 23, babies. Welcome to day 23. I'm the lady in red this morning. I came here because we're going to bring that fire this morning, y'all. We're going to bring that fire. Ooh, I know the fire's coming this morning. Good morning. Let me see who we got in the house this morning. Lynette, Lord, y'all know TT. Let me see. Now, where is TT's glasses at this morning? Because y'all know TT can't see. Let me see who we got in our house this morning. Who's in this house with us? Let me see. All right. Good morning, Erica Brooks, Tamina Kirkland. How's it going? Rise and grind, rise and grind. Erica Brooks, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see here. Lanisha Bradley, Phoenix 37, Natasha Ford, God's Child, Deja King. Y'all, boy, y'all on time this morning. Y'all got TT feeling bad this morning. Y'all up in this house before me. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. How y'all doing this morning? How's everybody doing on day 23? TT woke up excited this morning because she is 10 pounds down. This morning I am 10 pounds down. 10 pounds down this morning. I'm so excited. Listen, I also want to give a shout out to Olivette. Olivette sent me a picture of her last night. Oh my God. When I say this transformation is transforming her, I want to shout out to Shell Cynthia Williams because she done lost weight. She sent me pictures of her. I could not believe the transformation I'm already seeing. I want to send a shout out to Tatiana Jean Pierre. She showed me pictures of her. A beautiful transformation. Y'all, we have made a difference in these 23 days, okay? We have made a difference in these 23 days. Let me know, are y'all feeling the change in your attitude? Are you seeing the change in letting go of the pain? Are y'all finally letting go of the pain? Are y'all really walking in your power right now? Let me know this morning. Y'all talk to me this morning because I'm feeling really, really good about this challenge. We are 23 days in, almost 30 days in, y'all. And boy, do I have a big surprise for y'all next month. I'm going to do something so beautiful for y'all. When we get in that Zoom class tonight, I'm going to make some beautiful, beautiful announcements. So make sure y'all be there and be square tonight at 7:30 in our private Zoom meeting where we get together and we fellowship and we break bread and we share our feelings and our experiences and we just really take this whole challenge to a whole nother level. All right, so woo, all right, I'm so excited this morning, y'all. I don't know what it is in the air. Thank you, Phoenix 37. Y'all, thank y'all. If y'all only could see TT struggling, getting up in the mornings, y'all just don't understand. I'm not a morning person, y'all, at all. I'm such a nocturnal girl. Like I can stay up with you, I can hang with you at night. TT can be up to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning with you, but baby, being on this camera at 9 a.m. in the morning trying to look like somebody is a struggle for me. It's a struggle. Oh, Lord. Let me see what we got going on here. Let's see. I'm ready. Y'all know I can't see. Lord, I got to be able to see. Okay. Yes, I'm trying, but then spiritual attacks is just coming left and right, but I'm still swinging. Tamina Kirkland, don't let these spiritual attacks stop you, baby. We talked about that last week. They're going to come. Hey, weapons shall form, babies, but they shall not prosper. Remember that. What we saying? Weapons shall form, but they shall not prosper. Now, y'all know what TT done did? Lord have mercy, Jesus! I done forgot my fan. Oh, there it is. It's behind me. Y'all let TT grab her fan because she gonna need it. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Woo! Yes, I'm already hot this morning, y'all. I'm already hot. I see the spirit's finna turn up in here this morning. He is about to turn up, turn up. Ooh, listen, y'all. After this live this morning, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna turn this live off and go live again because I got some downloads. Lord, I got some downloads the Spirit wanna put out this morning. So we're gonna do that after. If you wanna hang out with me a little bit longer this morning after our Father gets in our behind, if you want to stick around for my next live, I will be doing another live right after this. So let's see here. All right, girls and boys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all get in this house. Y'all get in this house. It's your favorite TT here this morning, here to share the tea with you guys. Okay, we're going to share that tea. We're going to spit that tea this morning. Okay, we ain't going to tell your mama. That's what we ain't going to do this morning. All right? No matter how much trouble you in, TT gonna get you out of it and ain't gonna tell your parents about it. Now, good morning, girls and boys. TT gotta get a little bit of this in here. In the morning, this is my get started juice. Listen, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this before, but this right here is called Kavita, Kabachi juice. Okay, it is so good. This is the pineapple peach one, but it comes in different flavors, but it's really good. It don't have a lot of sugar and calories. It's only got 60 calories in the whole jar, but it's a probiotic, and it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. It's got apple cider vinegar in it and all that stuff. So really good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to break soda, y'all. So this is one of my new replacements for soda, and it's pretty good. So I'm just telling y'all about some things that TT be finding that y'all can try out. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, I wrote my... Oh, listen here, y'all, got another announcement. Spirit is working on us, y'all. Listen, Spirit is depositing all kind of beautiful ideas and stuff in us and getting us on our track. I've been so disciplined since we've been on this 23-day track. Oh, listen, y'all, Empress Gardens, my Empress Gardens. Spirit put it on my mind to turn that into a $10 or less spiritual store. So now everything on my sites on Empress Gardens is $10 or less. There are a few things that are more than $10, but not very many. Most things are $10. There are items on there for $5, $4, $2, $1. So go check out my Empress Gardens this morning. We are the new Dollar Tree of the spiritual world, okay? We are the new Dollar Tree of the spiritual world. So go on out there this morning and go check. Yes, Kabachi. That's it. That's it. That's the one, y'all. All right, so we about to get in here. All right. We about to find this out. We about to find this out. All right. All right, y'all, let's get in here and find out what Daddy got to say this morning. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's say our morning prayer, and let's get in here and see what our daddy got to say to us this morning. Y'all ready? Drum roll, please. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. We come to you humbly this morning. We're asking for your clarity and understanding on this 23rd day of our personal, powerful challenge. At this time, Holy Spirit, I ask that there's less of me, and I ask that these messages be brought to us through the Holy White Spirits and the Holy White Spirits only. Amen. All right, here we go, y'all. Ready or not, here we go. All right, Holy Spirit, what is our message for this morning, Holy Spirit? What is our message? Okay, I like it. I don't know what we doing on this morning, but shoot, I like it. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Is that it? All right, he said that's the one. I like it. We moving, y'all. Spirit is saying we can move away from the self-healing. We must be doing the work. I love it. Because this morning, I don't know where this is going. It might be going along with this download that I've been getting all night. But the soulmate card came out, y'all. The soulmate card came out. So this is good. We at least on another track. At least we on another track this morning. All right. So we're going to see what the soulmate card means after we pull our correspondent. And I'm not even sure where God is taking this morning. He's shocking me this morning because I don't know what we doing on soulmates in the middle of self-healing. But we're going to see. I don't know what the message is this morning. But who am I to question our daddy? He said, don't worry about what I do or how I do it. Just do what I told you to do. And I'm saying, okay, shoot, I don't argue with my daddy. He ain't no joke. All right, so let's see what are our corresponding messages and jump right into it this morning. What do I... all right. We keep getting the same ones. What do I value? What is true for me? What am I in the middle of? And what am I attracted to? And what is the opportunity? All right. So he gave us 5 cards today to go along with this message. So I'm not sure, y'all, where Daddy is going. But like I said, let's jump on in here and find out. I don't never know what the message is going to be. He just imparts them into me. And we put it out there in the universe and see what happens. But let's read in the book this morning for the soulmate card, and let's find out what's going on. Where are we going this morning? Okay. It says, open your heart and invite sacred love. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you're not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self love. There it is. There it is. There it is. I knew he was on back on this self love some kind of way. I said, how in the world did we go to from self love to soulmates? We ain't ready. But there it is. Okay, it says, if you're not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on your self love. Okay, it says you will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you've known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the way that a soulmate can. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and make it to the next level of consciousness and life experience. Okay, we attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. Okay, so I like that. I like where he's taking us this morning on this. I do like this morning because I see where he's going with this. So he's saying to us, okay, so I see why we got this morning. Come on, Spirit. Come on in here. Come on in this house. I get it. Okay, so y'all listen up. This is good this morning. This is so good this morning. Spirit is saying one of the rewards for you learning to love yourself is a soulmate. Somebody to equally love you as much as you love yourself. Spirit said your soulmate ain't far. But before he can come, you got to get into that self-love. So see, this morning, Spirit think he's funny. So what he did this morning was instead of coming in here and saying, okay, let's go back to home, let's go with family and tribe, he said, y'all ain't listening. He said, but I tell y'all what, if I tell you this, if I tell you you ain't getting true love until you do this self-work, oh, I bet y'all get off y'all's behinds and do that work now. Okay, see, Spirit think he got jokes. Okay, I like it though. I like his sense of humor. So he's dangling a little something in our face this morning. You know how your mama used to bribe you and tell you that if you cleaned your room real good, that she would give you some extra allowance for the week. Well, it's the Spirit coming to us. Yeah, y'all better be laughing because he got jokes this morning. He's saying, okay, I tell y'all what, y'all don't want to work on your self-love, no problem, because this is what, here's your lover, here's your soulmate right here, but you can't have them because you ain't willing to go home. You ain't willing to go back to that family and tribe and see why this person is way over here away from you, while you over here yearning for this person. This person is over here because you got to get to your self-love before I let you get to this. So Spirit is dangling this carrot in y'all's face this morning. He said, hey babies, y'all want to be in love? Y'all want to be in love? Here's a great soulmate over here for you, but you got to love yourself first. There's the trick. See, there's a trick to getting your soulmate. Your soulmate can't come into your life until you fully open your heart to love. And when you fully open your heart to love is when you fully open that whole heart up to love yourself. Because see, remember, love starts from within. It starts with self first, and it emanates from the inside out. So if we're not loving ourselves, it's impossible for us to love anybody else. So Spirit is saying this morning, I know y'all want a soulmate. I seen all of you crying. I seen all of you asking. But Spirit said, mate yourself first. Get with your soul and mate there first. Okay, get in your soul and make that a mate first. And then I'll let you have this external soulmate. But you got to be able to open your heart up fully to receive and accept love. And there's no way that you can do that as long as you still holding on to the things you learned from your family and tribe. As still as you holding on to those old belief patterns, things that don't serve you anymore. So Spirit said, open your heart up. Be willing to let this love in. Be willing to let this love in. We say we want love, but our actions continue to block it. Okay, our actions continue to block the love that we say we want. So Spirit got us this morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was wondering, like, how in the heck did we go from self-love to soulmates? That's impossible. So much work has to be done in between those two things. And I'm thinking to myself, how did God do it? But he put it in our face this morning because he knows that one of the biggest goals that everybody has is to be in a successful relationship. Well, he's saying that relationship starts here first. I got to learn how to start that relationship in here first. I got to be in love right here at home. I got to come familiar with this territory before I can fully open myself up to receive the greatest love of all, which is my soulmate. So if I want to get with my soulmate, I got to go heal my soul first. Okay, we got to deal with the soul first, and then we mate. There's a reason why those words come in the way they do. It says soul mate, okay, because you got to get in your soul first before you can mate. Okay, you got to get in your soul first before you can mate. Because look at him. Look at this guy behind this girl. Look at him. He's right there. He's just holding on tight to her, and yet she doesn't even know he's there. She doesn't even realize that her soulmate is already attached to her. He's just, look at him. He doesn't look real. He's just hanging on to the back of her back there. He's just hanging on to the back of her. And he's just saying, hey, I'm here. But she can't feel it because she's so caught up in the past. She's so caught up in her past pain. She's so caught up in the things that somebody did to her 30 years ago that she can't enjoy the gift today. So Spirit is saying, get with your soul. Go get in your soul so I can bring you your mate. Okay, you cannot find your soulmate as long as your soul is distorted and you don't understand who you are. I cannot bring you somebody to love if you don't first learn to do that with me and you. First, we got to, me and you, me and God, we got to get in a relationship. We got to learn to respect each other. We got to learn how each other operates. I got to learn when I hear his voice. I got to learn how to discern the things that he's telling me so that I can be ready for my soulmate. The person that was made specifically for me. The person that God said, this is yours. Okay, if you do the work here while you're here, this is yours. So God has said, don't put this work off, y'all. I'm showing you this morning that love comes when you do this work. It's not just outside love, but it's that inside love that feels incredible. It feels incredible when you can sit up in the morning and you know that every move you making is for you. When you know that everything you're doing is to better you, to bring you up, to make you a better person. And Spirit saying, go get in your soul so I can bring you your mate. Okay, so I'm dangling this in front of y'all this morning. Y'all thought y'all got off the hook with the self-love. That's what you thought. But I'm sneaking it in a different way this morning. I'm sneaking it in to maybe open your mind because some of y'all don't hear me. Some of y'all are listening, but it's going in one ear and coming right out the next. Some of y'all are still holding on. You're still refusing to let go of these things because it's become so comfortable for you. You found your soulmate in your trauma. The Spirit said, let go of all of that so I can bring you a real true love. But you got to be willing to open up and let love in. You got to be willing to remove the blockages. You got to be willing to take the chains off the door. You got to be willing to break the cycles and come in and heal your soul so God can bring you your mate. This is a beautiful thing this morning. I love where Spirit took us this morning. I love where he took us. I love the message that he's giving us. He's saying we got to get it within our souls before we can have that mate. See, so this is a way to show us, to wake us up, because all of us want love, all of us want money. But if we can get to the money, we might be able to get to the bag. Because that's nothing. Anybody can get to the bag. But can you get inside and can you clear the things out inside that's keeping you from the love? Can you get inside and get the things that's keeping you from the love? The greatest gift that God has ever given anyone here on earth is love. It is the most beautiful, the most purest thing. It can change anything. You can wake up in a bad mood and hear from the person that you love and your whole world changes. You can wake up in the morning with just the thought of the person you love and your whole world changes. But you got to wake up in love with you first. You got to go to bed in love with you first. In order to wake up in love somewhere else, you got to go to bed in love with yourself. You got to wake up in the morning knowing who you are. You got to wake up in the morning understanding what your mission is and understanding that it's all about love. No matter what, it returns to love. No matter what, it returns to love. So we got to go back. Remember that, y'all. We got to go back into those childhoods. We got to go back home, back to the tribes, and drop off the things that's keeping us from our soulmate. Okay, we don't want things to keep us from our soulmate. I'm going to read back in this book one more time because I think y'all need to hear this. Okay, it says here, to connect with them, you need to open your heart. Okay, to connect with your soulmate, you need to open your heart. Okay, you need to open your heart. Okay, you need to open your heart and ask yourself, what do I value? Okay, what do I value? What do I value? I want to be able to value myself. That's what Spirit is saying. Value yourself first. Because if you value in anything besides self first, then you're on the wrong track. Spirit said, don't value other things before valuing self. You got to value self first. You can't be out there valuing other people, valuing other people's attention, valuing other people's conversation, valuing other people's love for you until you first learn that value within. And then when you have that value within, that other person's love is just personifying in your life. Okay, so Spirit said, go value yourself first. Start the value at home. The value has to start at home first. If you don't know your value, if you don't know your worth, how are you going to go into a relationship and be successful if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you bring to the table, if you don't know your worth, you will give yourself away. You will give yourself away. Spirit said, this is the time. Okay, he said, this is the time. Okay, in order to connect with them, you need to open your heart. It says, call them in. Call them in and have patience, okay? How do you call them in? You don't worry about it. You don't sit there and concentrate on the fact that you don't have anybody. You keep telling yourself every day, God, thank you for my soulmate. This is how you pray. Stop begging and asking God to give you things as if you don't deserve it. Begging in prayers comes from a place of lack. It comes from a poverty conscious. Don't beg God. It's already yours. It's already been given to you before you ask. So when you go into your prayers, into your meditations, come from a place of gratitude. Thank God for the things that you have and already have and the things to come. Thank him in advance. Okay, thank him in advance. That's how you do this. And Spirit says, you will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet, okay? And feel an immense sense of familiarity because this person is your soulmate. This is the person that when you were born and that person was born, y'all both signed a contract to say, we're going to live this lifetime together. We're going to learn together. We're going to grow together. We're going to make mistakes together. We're going to heal this world together. That's who your soulmate is. See, God already knew who he had for you before you came here. See, we as people, we mess up the soulmate journey because we don't learn to love ourselves. And we can't have a soulmate without knowing our own soul. We got to get in there and figure out what our soul is all about. What is this soul that I got? What is it needing? What is it yearning for? Let me go repair my soul so that my soul can call in our soulmate. Okay, it's a magnet. But it won't come until we first get ready. You got to prepare. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. When you got all of these people coming to your house, you can't wait for everybody to get there to put the turkey in the oven. You got to have had that turkey done probably the night before. So this is all about preparation. What is luck? What is luck? Luck is opportunity, meeting preparation. So if you are prepared in this season, the opportunity will present itself to you. You got to be prepared for this opportunity. You got to be ready for this opportunity. It's just like a job. You can't say, oh, I want to do nails and never go to school and learn how to do it and get a license. You got to get that license and you got to prepare yourself for this career. It's the same thing with your life and your love. Prepare yourself. Be ready. Have your soul ready. Decorate your soul for love. Okay, get that soul ready for company. Okay, have that soul prepared. Don't wait until the soulmate to show up to start trying to fix yourself up real quick. Be ready when he comes or she comes. Be ready. Whatever's on your list, make sure you meet all the things on your list before you start demanding them from outside entities. What do you bring to the table? Who are you? Is your soul prepared for this opportunity? Are you ready for this luck? Is your soul prepared for this opportunity? Because it's your lucky day. If so, because Spirit says, I'm trying my best to bring you your soulmate. But you must prepare for this moment. You got to go and get yourself ready. You can't just pop out of nowhere, out of all this, with all of this pain and all of this dysfunction and all this toxic negative energy around you, and then think that you're going to draw in your soulmate. You will draw in a soulmate, but it will be a karmic soulmate, somebody here to teach you major lessons to prepare your soul for your true soulmate. Some of y'all get out there and y'all get confused with who is your soulmate for real, the person that God really got ordained for you. Some of y'all be putting these bad toxic relationships on God, going, oh, God sent that person to me. Baby, God ain't sent nobody to you that's toxic. Okay, God is not the author of confusion or fear. So anything in your life that's not working the proper way, you need to know that you manifested it from your place of hurt, from your place of pain, from your trauma. You manifested that. Stop blaming y'all's bullshit on God. Stop doing this. Stop getting in these toxic relationships and saying, oh, why would God do this to me? God ain't done nothing to you. You took the wheel from God and decided to drive your own car, and you wrecked yourself because you didn't have a driver's license. You didn't know what you was doing. You didn't even have a MapQuest to know which direction you was going in. You just got in and hit the gas without a plan. You didn't know where you was going. You didn't have any direction. You didn't have a plan. You just took the wheel from God and thought you was the shit. And when you hit that brick wall, now you want to come back to God and fall on your knees and pray for his forgiveness and pray for his help. God said, sit your ass in the passenger seat. Let me take the wheel and show you how to fix your soul. Show you how to get ready for your soulmate. Stop asking for shit that you're not ready for. Y'all got a list, but you don't meet the things on your own list. But you are strict and you want other people to come in and take over the responsibility for your happiness. Spirit said, pump your brakes, get your ass in the passenger seat and come over here and learn something. Okay, because you are taking the wheel and you don't even know how to drive. You don't even have a driver's license. You ain't took one course, but you behind the wheel, swearing to God that you got this figured out, swearing to God that you know where you're going. The Spirit keeps asking y'all, okay, what am I in the middle of? What am I in the middle of? Do I even know? Okay, because see, sometimes y'all get yourself caught up in the middle of third-party situations. I've done it myself. I can't sit here and talk about nobody. We all do it because we have this hope. We have this hope that, oh, this could be the one. This person could be it. This person could be this. This person could be that. But then we ignoring all the red flags, Jesus Christ. I knew it was a reason why I put on this red shirt this morning. There's a reason for everything. Ain't nothing in our life a coincidence. Spirit said this morning, ask myself, what am I in the middle of? Do I need to be paying attention to the red flags? Is that what I need to be doing? Because see, when my soul is ready for my mate, my soul will not overlook trauma. My soul will not make excuses for bad behavior. My soul will not allow people to treat me like I'm a peasant instead of the queen that I am. That's what my self-love will do for me. And you got to remember, it's how you loving yourself is how other people will love you. So if I'm loving Sherry, the other people around me who come into my world, they have no choice but to give me the same love back that I'm giving myself. So if you're getting treated badly, then you need to stop and do a self-check and understand that you are treating people how to treat you. So if people around you are toxic and negative energy, ask yourself, how did I set this up? How did I teach these people how to treat me? Where's my self-esteem? Why don't I love myself? Why am I not reaching for the top? Why am I not doing my highest potential? Why am I dummying myself down? Why am I dimming my own light? And then expecting for somebody else to come in and see how bright and light my light is. But I got it dimmed. But I still want you to see it. Spirit says, stop that. Fall in love with yourself first. Get into your soul. Learn to love you so you can have your soulmate. See, he's playing with us this morning. All of us want love. That's one of the greatest things on earth we all want. But Spirit said, how bad do you want it? I want to know, how bad do you want it? This morning, are you willing to fall in love with yourself? Are you willing to go and examine your soul and find out how you and your soul need to connect again? Are you willing to do that so that I can bring you your soulmate? Because see, everything you get until you fall in love with yourself, it will be karmic in nature. You will have toxic relationships where people will use you, people will manipulate you, people will walk all over you, people will tear down your self-esteem and make you feel like you're not shit. And that's because that's how you felt in the beginning. And all they did was come and take off where you left off. So if someone is making you feel like shit, you need to look at the man in the mirror first, because that's the person that's putting out the message that I ain't shit. Look in the mirror and say to myself, how am I projecting that I'm not shit to people? How am I not showing people who I am for real? How am I lowering myself down? How am I dummying myself down? How do I bring out my soul? How do I bring out my soul? That's the greatest gift that we have, is that inner peace, that inner love. And when you have that, if y'all cannot see that on this 23 days that we've been on already, I've seen pictures of y'all. Y'all are looking amazing. Y'all are looking so good. You looking refreshed. You looking like you got burdens lifted off of you. That's what soul loving does for you. Okay, you got to get into that soul loving. Give me that soul loving. Okay? Give me that soul, deep down in my soul, where I feel my inner power, where I feel my strength, where the love for me and the love for my family and my friends emanates from me. When I walk in a room, I light it up with my bright inner star child light. Okay, that's what Spirit wants us to connect with. Connect with your inner soul, babies. Get in there and connect with your inner soul. It works. Y'all ought to be able to see that. For the last 23 days, you've been connecting with your soul. You've been dealing with your pains and your traumas. And look at you. Go look in the mirror today, and you will see a different person than you saw 23 days ago. You will see a different person than you saw 23 days ago. My grind ain't nothing nice. I got 7 to 8 streams of income and platforms that I run. And since this challenge, I've added more. I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself to limits that I didn't even know that I had. When I look in the mirror, I'm 10 pounds lighter. When I look in the mirror, I'm 100 more pounds lighter mentally because I've dropped some more burdens. And so now I'm looking more attractive to people. My love is attracting the right type of love because what's emanating from inside of me is this new love that I found for me. It's not me having this codependency need where I'm pulling in all of these toxic energies, begging for somebody to give me what I need to give myself. I'm now in love with Sherry. I no longer need outside forces to make me feel worthy. I don't need outside forces to make me feel good enough because I know because of my connection with my soul that I am enough. Okay, I am enough. Every morning I look at this thing. This girl can. Okay, this girl can. That is me, and that is what I tell myself every morning. I have vision boards where I write my goals on my board so that I have to have a relationship and a conversation with my goals on a daily basis. The things that will take me and elevate me up, I have a conversation with them. I don't tell y'all to meditate and pray 3 times a day just because we wasting time. That is your way to get inside and connect with your ancestors and your archangels and your spirit guides and God, most important, to give you the right direction, to whisper in your ear and tell you what moves to make, what businesses to start. That's what self-love does for you. It doesn't give you those things of self-doubt. It keeps telling you what you can't do. It keeps telling you over and over again that you are amazing and you can own and conquer the world. That's the soul that you need to fall in love with so that when you meet your soulmate, it is a mate. It's a checkmate. Because I keep telling y'all, a power couple ain't got shit to do with no money. I don't give a damn about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Because how are they really loving on each other? How are they really loving on the inside? Okay, how do they feel about themselves on the inside? We've been coming around here sensationalizing celebrity marriages because they look good from the outside. But if Will and Jada didn't teach us that everything that glitters ain't goddamn gold, then I don't know what else you need to see. Okay, because Jada got into one of the world's worst entanglements in the world because Jada is not in connection with her soul. She's married to one of the most beautiful, richest men in the world, and she still does not feel like she has her soulmate because she has not connected with her soul. Will has nothing to do with what's going on with her. Jada has nothing to do with what's going on with Will. Neither one of them has learned to fall in love with their soul because they got caught up in celebrityism. They got caught up in what she looked like. They got caught up in how famous is this one, how many movies you got. Spirit is saying, where's your soul? How in love? What's your relationship with your soul, Will and Jada? Okay, see, your marriage is suffering because you didn't fall in love with me first. See, you went out there and you thought you was everything because you were a celebrity and you went out there and you did it your way. And now it's a train wreck happening in front of all of America. It's a train wreck happening in front of all of America. The world's power couple has become the world's powerful mess. Okay, now they're a powerful mess. I don't want Will and Jada's marriage. Okay, I do not want to be in a marriage that's arranged. I do not want to be in a marriage where I want to go get in entanglements with other people. That's not called a marriage. That's called an arrangement. And Spirit is saying, do you want that? Because if that's what you want, then take your broken soul ass out there in the streets and start picking up all these karmic soulmates that will drive your ass crazy and bring you right back home to me. You're gonna come right back here regardless, okay? So you can do it now or you can do it later. It's up to you, because Spirit said you cannot avoid coming home and getting with me. At the end of the day, you're going to go out there and do it your way, because I'm going to give you your free will. See, but there's ramifications of our sins, okay? You don't just get to do things and think you got away with it because you have free will. You can do whatever you want, but it's like the old saying says, if you can't do the time, then goddamn it, don't do the crime, okay? Don't do the crime. And a lot of us go out there and we playing with fire and get pissed off when we get burned, okay? So at the end of the day, Spirit is saying it's time to learn to love you. It's time to get in your soul, okay? Okay, what's in it for me? Okay, what's in it for me? That's one of the things we need to ask ourselves when we get into relationships. What's in this for me? Because most of us go into the situation trying to figure out how we can show the other person what we bring to the table. How powerful, how loving, how loyal we are. Stop doing that. Because who you are, it comes out. You don't have to prove that to anybody. When people start trying to prove to you what they have, that's when you can surely rest assured that they don't have it. Okay, because if they had it, there will be no need to talk about it. So Spirit is saying, what is true for me? What is true for me? Ask yourself, what is true for me? Okay, what is truth for me? What is my truth? We don't ask ourselves the right questions. We do not ask ourselves the right questions. What am I attracted to? Am I attracted to karmics? Am I attracted to people who run me over? Am I attracted to people who ghost me? Am I attracted to people who abandon me? Am I attracted to people who always choose somebody else over me? Because Spirit is saying if you keep on having those type of negative experiences, it's time for you to go home to that family and tribe and see what you learn so you can fix your soul. So I can give you your soulmate. See, this morning I need for y'all to keep in mind that God came to us with this soulmate card. And I know a lot of y'all got excited and start thinking, oh my God, we getting soulmates, we getting soulmates. God said, yes, you are. I've been trying to give you a soulmate. I've been trying to give you the bag. I've been trying to give you peace that surpasses all understanding, but you keep avoiding the work. You don't want to go to soul school. You don't want to go into soul work and do the work to be able to have your soulmate. You don't want to deal with your soul so you can have your bag. You don't want to do that. So Spirit is saying you're going to do it. You're going to do it or you're going to stay broken. You're going to stay right where you are. Ain't no way around this, babies. Ain't no way around this. We either do the work or we stay stuck. We do the work or we stay stuck. But y'all got to learn the value in the valleys. Okay, there's value in our valleys. See, we don't want to go through the valleys because that's where we have to deal with our shit. That's where we go through our karmic cycles and start paying our karmic dues. And we don't want to do that. See, we had fun committing the crime. We had fun when we was out there doing all of this stuff that God says don't do. We had fun. But when karma came around and it was time to pay the dues for the things that we thought was so damn fun, all of a sudden those things don't seem so fun no more. So now is that time that we got to get in here, y'all. We got to clean up the work, the damage that we've done. We got to go in there and do some damage control right now. We got to go in our soul and do some soul work. We got to go in there and get us ready for that contract that we signed. That one that says this is your soul and your mate. You two will be together. You two will conquer the world. You two will be amazing together. But y'all got to get right because God is not messing around with no mess. And if both of y'all are still broken or both of y'all are still toxic, addicted to drugs, addicted to sex, addicted to alcohol, whatever your addictions are, if you're not feeling good about yourself, God is not going to give you your soulmate. He's going to give you your karmic soulmate to teach you the lessons to be able to get to your mate. So you keep on ignoring the work and you're going to keep on drawing karmics into your life till you have to learn these horrible lessons over and over and over again. It's rocks, petals, bricks, babies. And he starts off small and he keeps throwing you these messages until it becomes a boulder in your life. Okay, you're sitting in a volcano. It's ready to erupt. You have two choices. You can lower, you can get in there and do the work to the damage control to keep the volcano from erupting, or you can keep doing what you've been doing and let that motherfucker blow up in your face. Okay, because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen. So at the end of the day, we can't be doing this. We got to get ourselves together, y'all. We got to get ourselves together. What are you in the middle of right now? Stop in your life and see what the shit you are in the middle of. If you're in the middle of a lot of toxic arguments and fights, ask yourself, why am I drawn to this? What about this situation is feeding my soul? And what part of my soul has got corrupted that it needs this type of energy? I need to stop and ask myself, what's true for me? Okay, what am I in the middle of? And what do I value? Okay, and what is the opportunity here? Is this an opportunity for me to learn, or is this an opportunity for me to love? It's always one of the two. You either learning or loving, y'all. Is this an opportunity for me to learn, or is this an opportunity for me to love? Ask yourself which question with these situations that you found yourself in. Am I here to learn, or am I here to show how to love? Either way, do it and get out of there. Do the work and get that soul ready. Be prepared. Luck is opportunity meeting preparation. So be prepared for this opportunity when it presents itself to you. Be ready. Spirit said, do the work, because I'm trying. Your soulmate is not far, but in order for you to bring this person to you, you got to feel the love from the inside out. You can't be bitter. You can't walk around pissed off. You got to let everything go. No matter what somebody's done for you, love them anyway. Send them positive love and energy so that you don't block your blessings. See, because when you can send someone who hurts you loving positive energy, that speaks volumes about who you are and the strength that you have. Because see, when we're bitter, that shows our weakness. That shows how we still got work to do. Because if you're still bitter on the outside, that means that your soul is still contorted on the inside, because your loving soul would not allow you to hold on to toxic situations that do not serve you. So if you're doing that, that tells you that you got some soul work to do. You're not ready for love because you're holding on to what you think is love. You're holding on to false foundations that appear to look like love. And Spirit said, until you know what true love is, I will stop you and block you and keep sending you karmic partners that will teach you the lessons that you need to learn, because I want to give you your soulmate. But until you learn to love your own soul, I cannot give you your mate. That's where God is. He said, I cannot give you the desires of your heart until you repair your heart. Okay, see, your heart is the center of your soul. Okay, your heart is the center of your soul. We got to get out of our heads and into our hearts, y'all. We got to get out of our heads and into our hearts, because up here is bad memories of the past. Down here is pure love that pumps blood all through our body, pumps the beautiful energy all through our body. So up here is where we hide our trauma and our pains and all the things that people have done to us. And when we make decisions up here, they're based on all the things that have been said and done to us. But when we make a decision down here, that's when we are connected with God. That's when we're connecting with our soul, because this is where love resides. We always talking about where the money resides, where the money resides. But this right here, my loves, is where the love resides. This is the most beautiful organ in the world, because this is the organ that will save your life. Okay, I'm not talking about no heart attacks or no heart failure or no blood clots or nothing like that. I'm talking about soul clots. I'm talking about soul failures. Okay, I'm talking about a soul attack. That's what we got to worry about. Y'all be worried about the wrong things. See, if you fix your soul, you never have to worry about a heart attack. If you fix your soul, you never have to worry about cancer. If you fix your soul, you never have to worry about heartache, heartbreak, disappointments, letdown. You never have to worry about that if you fix your soul, because within your soul is your love and our heart. Okay, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Clear your memory back, because see, your memory is your worst component. It is your biggest ally and your biggest foe all at the same time. Get out of your head. Spirit said, get out of your head and come down here and start thinking with your heart. This is where the love resides. This is where the answers to all of our problems reside. This is where our self-love is. This is where our self-recognition, our self-respect is down here. Up here is things that have messed us up, things that are no longer serving us, people, places, and things that bring us bad memories. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Okay? That's what we got to do this morning, y'all. We got to get out of our heads and into our hearts, because God is trying to bring us our soulmate. He's trying to bring us our soulmate. He wants us to have this person that's longing to be behind us. Look at this person. This person is longing so bad to be with this person. They with her in spirit every single day. Your soulmate is longing to be with you. Your soulmate has been trying to get to you your whole life, but yet you keep on ignoring your soul. You keep ignoring your soul. And as a result, you cannot have the person that God promised you to have, because you're not ready. You have not acknowledged your self-love. You have not acknowledged your self-worth. You do not understand that happiness comes from within. You are constantly handing this happiness contract to other people, expecting for them to fulfill it. And they disappoint you every single time. And it will continue that way, because you are the orchestrator of your life. Only you can bring happiness or sadness, because it's a choice. When we get up in the mornings, we decide, am I in a good mood or in a bad mood? And whichever one you decide, you act according. Okay, nothing is just, you don't just wake up in a bad mood for no reason. You got to put effort toward whatever you do. So if I say I'm in a bad mood, now I got to make myself cop an attitude. I got to make myself not want to be bothered with people. That's all a choice that I'm making. I can truly take that same thing and say, you know what? I don't want to feel like this morning. I want to feel great. And every time I walk past, I'm like, good morning. How are you this morning? That energy brings it right back to me, and it changes my mood. But if I'm walking past people, good morning, I'm going to get that same energy back. I'm going to get that same energy back. So we are in control, y'all. It's our worlds. Everybody else is just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Okay? It's our world. We make the rules. We decide who comes in, who stays, who leaves. It's our choice. We are really that powerful, y'all. We have the power to change anything in our lives. It's a mere decision. All we have to do is make the decision to say, I'm done and I'm letting go and it's over. It's our choice. It's our choice. It is our choice. Sorry about that ringing in the background, but that y'all know that when we do these type of things, Spirit speaks and he gives us messages and he gives us signs. And my phone ringing right now was trying to reiterate to y'all that your happiness is your choice. Spirit wants y'all to know that happiness is a choice. We choose to heal. We choose to let go of the things that haunted us from the past. That's a choice. So we are the orchestrators of this play. Who gets to act in it is our decision. And when these people don't do what we tell them to do, we have the right to hire and fire. We are managers of our life. We can hire and fire people at our leisure. We don't have to ask nobody for permission. If someone is not fulfilling the shoes that they need to fulfill in our lives, we can dismiss them. We do not have to put up with people's poor behavior. We choose to do that because we're thinking up here and not down here. Okay, you don't have to put up with anybody's toxic energy. If you're doing that, it's because you haven't learned to give yourself what you need, and you're putting your happiness in somebody else's hands, and they're failing you miserably. They are failing you miserably. And Spirit said, get in yourself. Get inside yourself. Go fix your soul. Get out your head and get in your heart. Okay? Get out of this negative thinking and get inside your soul and find that place of love again. Find that place of peace again. Clear out all of that negative baggage. Clear out all the things that's got you thinking that you're not worthy. Clear out all the things that's got you thinking that you're not good enough. Clear out all the things that no longer serve you, babies. This is y'all's opportunity and y'all's chances to turn your life around. God is pulling for y'all like nobody's business. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea how proud of you God is that you even took this challenge serious and you made it 23 days. There are people who started this challenge with us who swore they would make it 90 days and didn't even make it 15. And that's because they weren't ready. They let the negative energies come into their soul and get in their head. Okay, they let the negative shit get in their head and they start playing mind games with them. See, that's where the devil is. The idle mind is the devil's workshop, baby. Don't ever forget that. So when your mind is idle, don't think it's just sitting there. The devil is playing with your mind. It's giving you these negative thoughts. It's telling you about how you're not going to be able to pay the rent next month, how you might not be able to pay your car payment, how you might not be able to eat, how that person that you've been thinking about all this time ain't thinking about you, and how they ghosting you and they're sitting with somebody else. That's what will happen with an idle mind. Spirits say, get in your mind, clear, to get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, because up here will teach you to not accept who you are. Up here will remind you that somebody rejected you. Up here will remind you that you were abandoned as a child. Spirit said, come down here where you were born, out of my love, in my pure love. Come down here, think from here, and operate from there. Give yourself what you need first so that the world can follow suit. You don't have to take people through training. You train people how to treat you, how you treat yourself. You train people how to treat you. So Spirit is saying this morning, babies, I'm pulling for y'all. I love y'all. I want to see you get through this. I want to see you happy. I want to give you your soulmate. I want to give you your soulmate. I want to give you your soulmate really bad. But in the meantime, Spirit said, ask yourself these questions today. What am I in the middle of? What am I in the middle of? Okay, what am I in the middle of? Am I in the middle of a bunch of trauma? Am I in the middle of a bunch of toxicity? Am I in the middle of a three-party relationship? Am I in the middle of a bad co-worker situation? Spirit said, take a look around today and see how you really loving you. Take stock today of how you loving on you. When's the last time you bought yourself flowers? When you take these spiritual paths, y'all, they're not just to be doing this because we on a challenge. These things are supposed to get you into the habit of self-love, of the habit of taking care of yourself, the habit of cherishing yourself, the habit of treating yourself like the king or the queen that you are. This is not just for us to be doing some shit. Taking these spiritual baths get you into you. You stop for a minute and you get into you when you get into this tub. Those roses are supposed to remind you of how much you love yourself. That's what this is all about. When we light the rose incense, that's supposed to remind us of our self-love. Nothing that we did in these 30 days was in vain. When we light the pink candle, we were supposed to pray and put the things that we choose to accomplish when these 30 days are up under that candle to manifest the beautiful, loving light of God into our life. That's what these things were for. Nothing that you got in your box was just shit to just be sending you. All of these things were done to design you to remember who you are, remind you to get out of here and get down here. That's what God wants us to do. He's so proud of us, y'all. He's so very proud of the ones who did not let the idle mind stop us. He's so proud of the ones who said, I know this is hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. He's so proud of me for getting up every morning at 9 o'clock when he knows this is a complete struggle for me. He's so proud of you for getting out there on those tracks and working out when ain't nobody looking at you. He's so proud of you for drinking that water when TT can't see if you're drinking it or not. Spirit said you're doing the work. Regardless if people can see you or not, you're not fooling yourself. You're not cheating yourself. Y'all are doing the work, and I'm proud of you. And as a result, I'm going to give you all the answers to your prayers. I'm going to give you your soulmate, but I need for you to come home and let's go get your soul prepared for this mating season. We got to get the soul prepared. We have to be ready. It's called preparation. We have to be ready. We have to be prepared for this opportunity. And what we're doing in this first 30 days is preparing ourselves for this soulmate. Preparing ourselves for the greatest love of all, which is the love we find on the inside first. Because a power couple, again, is two people who understand the power of self-love. That's two people who can conquer the world, baby. That's two people who got favor on their side. That's two people who got God's blessing falling all over them because these two people have done the work. These two people have sat down with God and said, I surrender, God. I'm a hot-ass mess and I want to fix myself. I'm tired of being tired, God. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of not living my dreams. I'm tired of not living up to my fullest potential. I'm tired of toxic relationships. I'm tired of being ghosted. I'm tired of being breadcrumbs. I'm tired of people choosing somebody else over me. I choose me this time, God. I want to choose Sherry. I want to be right with Sherry. I want to stop crying at night. I want to live and be happy. I want to stop putting on a mask and making my friends think that everything's okay when I'm really dying on the inside. That's what I want, God. God said, come in my house. Come in my house and sit down and get with your soul. Come and reconcile with me first. You want to reconcile with these soulmates that's out here doing you wrong. God said, reconcile with me first. Come and have a reconciliation with me. Come and have a heart-to-heart with me first. Please, babies. If you can do that, then you good. Then you good. But come and have a heart-to-heart with me first. That's where we at, y'all. We got to reconcile with God. We got to reconcile with our soul. We got to reconcile with that self-love before we start looking for it from the outside. God says, I want to give you your soulmate. God says, I want to give you your bag. God says, I want to put you on a pedestal and let people see the powerful, beautiful person that I made. But you cannot do that because your soul foundation is cracked. Your soul is crying out for you. Your soul wants to speak to you. Can you please call your soul? Can somebody please have your babies call their soul? Your soul has been calling you for years and you have not answered. And God says, if you want this soulmate, I need you to deal with your soul first. Okay, you can't have it, y'all. You can't have it your way. You can't be out here indulging in all kind of sex. You can't have all these multiple partners and think that God is going to bring you your soulmate. You cannot do that. Because see, if you're in the middle of a whole bunch of situations where you're in entanglements, like I called them earlier, if you got a bunch of entanglements going on in your life, don't come to God looking for this. You cannot do that, okay? Okay, if you're attracted to having sex with people and you all on the internet on Craigslist and Plenty of Fish and Black People Meet and all these other sites looking for one night stands, then don't be asking God for your soulmate because the two don't go together. The two do not go together, okay? You can't be out here looking for opportunities to get yourself tied up into bad situations and then say, God, I want my soulmate. God said, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. What do I value and what is true for me? Those are the two things that we need to ask ourselves this morning. What do I value and what is true for me? What is my true story? What is my true story? Am I really in love with Sherry or am I faking the funk? Am I running around here trying to make everybody believe I'm in love with Sherry when really I can't stand Sherry? I'm doing everything to tear Sherry down. I'm having sex with all type of multiple partners. I'm out here dealing in all types of drinking and drugging. I'm not taking care of my body. I'm putting all types of things in it. But I still want my soulmate. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. You on your list, does your soulmate have a drinking problem? Does your soulmate have a sex addiction? Does your soulmate have a problem being truthful? Does your soulmate is he emotionally or he or she emotionally available or shut down? Which one is it? Because all of those things go with somebody who needs to go sit and have a reconciliation with their soul. Okay, those are the things that we are attracting, but we say we want somebody healthy, we want this, we want that, but we are attracting just the opposite and we are settling for it. We are settling for this shit. We are settling for half. We're settling for mediocrity when we deserve royalty. We deserve royalty, but we are settling for mediocrity. Okay, all of you women out there, y'all are amazing boss women. Y'all are like Oprah Winfrey up in here this morning, every last one of you. But I know every one of you got somebody you chasing that is not worthy of Oprah Winfrey. Okay, y'all out there acting like Oprah Winfrey chasing the trash man. Okay, you chasing the trash man because you out there chasing people who don't bring to the table the same things that you do. You out there chasing people who got 3-4 other people and you just another option to them. Okay, that's what you bring it in, but you say you want one thing, but you bring it in just the opposite of what you say you want. And why are you doing that? Because you didn't go home and have a reconciliation with yourself first. You're not one with you yet, but you want to be one with somebody else when you don't even know who you are. Who are you? What do you bring to the table? What do you value? What are you in the middle of? God said, learn to love you. Learn to get to know you. Half of y'all don't even know what you like because you've been too busy giving everybody else what they like. Spirit said, what do you want? Who are you? Examine those things and know when you see them. And when you don't see them, learn to discern. The spirit of discernment is important. Learn to discern what's in front of you and examine whether or not these things are meant for you or if they are just coming to test you. You will be tested over and over and over again by spirit to see if you're really ready, because a lot of us like to talk the talk, but we don't like to walk the walk. We get on here and we talk in the feed and, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And as soon as we hang up the phone, we go right back into the toxic environments that brought us here in the first place. The toxic habits that brought us here in the first place. The same things that's got us running into brick wall after brick wall. We go right back to those things when we get off this live. We're not doing the work, but we still want a soulmate. Okay, Spirit said, get with your own soul first, and I will give you that soulmate. But you will not get to this soulmate. There's no shortcut. Ain't no detours or no shortcut, baby. You're going to go straight and narrow, and you're going to face the music, and you're going to get in there and have a reconciliation with your own soul first before you start trying to connect with another individual. You must first know who you are. You must first know what you want. You must first know what you desire. You must first get in touch with your own soul. You must first find love right here. You got to first find love right here. That's where it's got to start, y'all. And we can bounce all around this. We can do whatever we want to do. But at the end of the day, ain't no way around this. Ain't no way around this, y'all. Ain't no way around it. Okay? You got to get in here and you got to get with your soul. Okay? Wow. It's the work, y'all. We got to do the work. Okay? We day 23. We almost 30 days, and I'm almost out of our first 30 days. This 90 days is going to go quick, y'all. This 90 days is going to go quick. We are already almost on to day 30. We're already almost on to day 30. So that's y'all's message for today. Spirit is saying, get in there and fall in love with self. Get in there and fall in love with yourself first. Get to know your own soul. Find out what your soul desires. Make a list. Make a wish list for you today. Instead of, you know how we sit down and we make a list for what we want in a partner? Today, sit down and make a list for what you want in your own partnership. What type of partnership do you want with yourself? How do you want to feel about yourself? How do you want to love on yourself? What are you going to bring to the table for you? That's what you need to do today. You need to sit down and make a list. Not a list of what you want in your mates, but what you bring to the table. Make a list of what you want to bring to the table. None of us want to bring an overweight body to the table that we're not proud of and scared to get undressed in front of our partners because we let our bodies go so bad that we're ashamed to get undressed. That's not what we want. So Spirit said, change that. Okay? None of us want to come into a relationship with somebody where we dragging all this past baggages from hurt and disappointment. None of us want that. So Spirit said, clear that baggage before you get into another relationship. Okay? Get yourself together. Make sure you feel good about you, because if you feel good about you, the other person has no choice. Nobody won't be able to body shame you. I don't give a shit if you weigh 500 pounds. If you love every inch of that 500 pounds, everybody else will too. So if you feel good about your body, no matter how it looks, everybody else will too. There are some big girls out there, baby, killing the goddamn game because they love who they are. Big or not, they have accepted themselves 100%. And that's what God is saying. Y'all stop getting it. Y'all, again, we're coming back to the cosmetic surgeries and working on the outside, but not paying attention to what's going on the inside. You're looking like $1 million on the outside, but you're rotten to the core on the inside because you won't have a reconciliation with your soul. You won't go and have a relationship with your damn self first. And that's what we got to do this morning, y'all. So I hope y'all paid attention. I hope y'all, this is like, Spirit is just bringing the self-love to us from any direction he can. Okay, he talked about it today through a soulmate journey. Okay, you can have love, you can have all that, but the love starts at home. Love starts with self first. And if it don't start there first, you are guaranteed to check into heartbreak hell. Okay, you guaranteed to check into toxic city. You guaranteed to check into conflict and confusion. Okay, you guaranteed that. You are guaranteed, if you stay the way you are guaranteed to keep getting the same results you've been getting. You're guaranteed that. You don't need no cards or nothing else to tell you that. That is a guarantee that if you don't change, nothing in your life will either. So if you okay with the way things are going on in your life, keep doing what the fuck you've been doing. Okay, keep doing it. But if you want change, you got to be that change. You got to be that change, babies. You got to be that change. This is your TT. And what do? I spill the tea and I don't tell your mama. Okay? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so very much. I'm just so excited about this challenge. I just want to say kudos to all of y'all because I've been seeing pictures. I've been getting testimonies, and y'all are looking amazing. Y'all are sounding amazing. Y'all are doing amazing. I'm just very proud of every last one of you. I'm going to send out the Zoom meeting tonight. If you do not get the Zoom meeting by 6 o'clock, please hit me up via email or text message and say, TT, I didn't get the Zoom, so I can send you the Zoom out. Also, if you do not get the Zoom, it will be on our community board, okay? It will be on our community board. I always put it on our community board, so if you don't see it in your email or your text message, it is always going to be in the community board. It will start at 7:30 sharp tonight. I got some beautiful, amazing announcements that I'm going to make about our next 30-day journey. It's going to be amazing, so I'm excited. Wow, man, that was a beautiful message that Spirit brought to us this morning. It really resonated big time even with me because I know that there are some areas in my life where I was not feeling Sherry. Like I wasn't treating Sherry the way Sherry needed to be treated. And as a result, I was allowing people to walk over me, to manipulate me, to breadcrumb me, to make me an option. And I had to wake up and smell the freaking coffee and say, girl, you are Oprah Winfrey. You will not be out here chasing the goddamn trash man. You won't do that. Okay, Oprah Winfrey don't have to chase nobody, and you are Oprah Winfrey this morning. Remember that, okay? You are your own Oprah Winfrey. You are your own network. You are your own brand. You do not have to chase somebody who has no dreams, no aspirations, no goals. You don't have to chase somebody whose only goal is to see how many women they can screw. You don't need to chase somebody who's trying to see how many hearts they can break. You don't need to chase somebody whose only concern is money and what they can get out of you. You don't need to chase that. God said, get out of here. Remember, get out of here and come down here. Come down here. Move those emotions down out of this foolishness and into here where there's love. Where there's love. That's a beautiful message this morning, y'all. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message this morning. So anyway, got to catch my breath because I'm about to come off and I'm about to go back on and do another video because I got some downloads this morning from my spirit guides to come out here and give y'all a message, a general collective message. So as soon as I turn this live off, I'm going to turn on another live and come on here and do that reading. Okay, I love y'all to pieces. It's your TT in this house. It's your TT that shares the tea and don't tell your mama. So in the meantime and in between time, while y'all work y'all's thing, I'm going to work mine. We are on the 23rd day of this amazing self-love, self-transformation challenge, and we are kicking this thing in the ass, and I am so proud of y'all for making it this far. I don't care what you do today. Go celebrate you. Okay, today gives yourself a hand for making it this far. And I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 sharp, babies. And again, TT loves you from the bottom of my heart, and it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I'll see you in a few minutes on my live. Mwah.